Yeah, you did pretty good time. You still got 3 hours.
Is it that big?
Well, you got 2 hours. That's not big. There's not there.
I can honestly say I've never seen that before.
We think we're the only one in the world.
If you had, I'd be worried. That's pretty cool. What do you guys do with it after you're done with it?
Make blanket.
You guys make blankets. You guys sell them up stores.
Go down this way when you're ready. Not rushing you.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
What do you need?
I think Lason's getting loose on one of these. I think it's fine, but it's not winding in as well.
No, you're right. That's the case. If it doesn't wind in, you're right. It is a lace.
But I don't know if it's worth fixing now or.
How are you?
Thank you.
Hi.
Okay, let's see.
Welcome to the flour mill. You've been here before? No. This is where we make flour. This mill was originally in North Augusta, which is a little town 50 kilometers west of here, north of Brockville, between Brockville and Merrillville. This mill was there from 1820 to 1987. Back then, it was even better because now when you go upstairs, these hoppers are much, much bigger than they look.
Yeah.
This is just the bottom section of it. designed this way to pull the wheat down so we can deliver it to here. Those boxes are about this high, they're 6 feet by 6 feet square, and they hold about a ton of wheat. So if a farmer brought 800 pounds, and he's going to bring more than that, but that's all his wagon would carry, the horse.
Yeah.
So he would have to make several trips and come back for a few days during harvest season until it was all done. But this is what the clean wheat looks like.
Yeah.
And they showed it to you, but I don't think so. That's the clean wheat here.
Okay.
So that's what we're putting through the millstones here. Just a simple process of putting 800 pounds of wheat into the millstones here. That's going to produce,
The ground flour.
yeah, 800 pounds of whole wheat flour. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you can touch that if you want. You can pinch it and get the texture. Now, if we go a further step with this and put it through that machine, it'll turn that into white flour. So what it's going to do is remove the shell from this.
Okay.
And that's
I was
the
gonna say I
texture.
felt a little coarse.
Yeah, try this one.
Yeah, very
That's the white
like
flour.
a processed white flour.
Yeah. And the only difference is we've taken the shell out. However, 800 pounds of wheat equaled 800 pounds of whole wheat flour, but only 400 pounds of.
After you take the shells out.
Yeah, and then what the shells
So
are.
roughly half and half.
Yeah. So we got the bran and we got the shorts and middlings
Okay.
from it, and that's our animal feed here.
Yes, that's what you use it for, animal feed,
Yeah.
That was my next question. What do you use it for?
Yeah. Well, today there's a whole lot more uses for it than there were back then, but
Yeah.
that's what we use it for.
So where do you get you say it's constant water, so I see water. Almost. We just cut off the side of the bar. We got back all the way up and check it out. So black, don't be run off the water wheel, okay? Yeah, you're talking over there. This is the board, you're gonna run it all the way up and run it back. Yeah, on the right side of the saw. You're gonna hit the saw with the front slot, so I can slide the log further away. a fair bit of forging. I will, if you like. Sure. I put that piece in there. And it's ready. It's hot enough. It's not terrible. Not overloaded. Not quite ready anyway. Here's what I thought. I've been using this over here. Yeah, that's it. A lot of hammers. Well, you need a lot of different ones, and a lot of them aren't hammers that you're looking at.
Different lighting devices.
There are top pullers and a variety of other pieces that are used. Now, I've already drawn this out to a point. And right now, that's probably 1600 degrees Fahrenheit. And the reason I draw them out to a point is I want to make a safe end on them. So I put that over, cool it off a little. And then you can see as this piece starts to work. Up a little so you can see a bit more what's going on. Now, the color's gone. It was 1600 degrees or so when I started to, but the color's gone. However, that's probably still 800-900 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hello.
So, working away at some quilting, making a blanket for the bed. So it's all done by hand, and
Fantastic work.
23 women have worked on it. Everybody has picked a building and they've done their.
They've done what?
Yeah. So made for our 60th anniversary of the village.
Nice.
And this little home, it had 1 bedroom upstairs for a family of 7, so you'd have 3 or 4 beds up there for everyone. It'd be
Oh,
all,
that's quite the work.
yeah.
Hello.
Beautiful house.
Isn't it? Well, he
Yes.
was a fairly wealthy man.
dailies, because you need so many typesetters, they're starting to hire women. A man, if he has his papers saying he's done his 4-year apprenticeship, you had to pay him $1 a day. A woman cannot take an apprenticeship in typesetting. But you could pay her 50 cents a day. I have a photograph of a typesetting room. The men, they have the cases, great big lines of the cases, they're back to back. God, like doing that? He's so quiet. Then there's this great big pair over there. 2, 3 lines of these things, maybe, I don't know, 10 cases. And then there's this great big space. And over here,
No, these girls are Wanda and Zoe, and they are, I believe they're 11 and 13.
Second one I seen today.
Room forward, if need be. Because of course, there's no teacherage attached here. The teacher who is in a one-room school like this has to live locally. Whether they're from here or not, they would have to live.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
This is the one-room schoolhouse.
Yeah.
So what?
Hello. How are we doing?
Good, thanks.
Good,
I
good.
seen cheese factory, so okay. Let's see.
Yeah, not much to see today.
No, it's okay.
I'll give you an idea of what, we do make cheese here 4 days a week,
Yeah.
Wednesday to Saturday. We bring in 900 pounds of milk right through that window. And we use a vat, obviously, you see stainless steel, which obviously wasn't around in 18, but because of health reasons, we.
Yeah. Right.
This is more of a vat you would have seen back then.
A win one.
Tin.
Tin.
A little bit of lead poisoning and everything else
Rusty.
you want in between. As long as you weren't keeling over back in the day, and you made it to the next day, oh, good, that worked.
Yeah.
The flowers up every once in a while. It's a treat for themselves.
They all have the wood built right in, they like the wood sheds. Like everything's built.
Oh, I was wrong.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
This is the physician's home.
Does he have air conditioning?
I'm afraid not. Did you visit Crysler Hall?
Yes, I did.
They have it.
There, because I almost said, I said, you go ahead. Here we are in jeans and.
Oh my goodness. Yes, jeans might be been a bad choice today.
Yeah, I think so.
A bit stifling.
We came from, Kingston, right? I thought, oh, maybe it's I didn't realize. conditioned.
It is air conditioned.
Come on in.
Welcome to Crysler Hall.
Thank you.
So this building does have the benefits of modern air conditioning and lighting, as it is our museum space. It's home to our Black History exhibit. So we have two halls, one that focuses on the history of Black people in Canada from New France all the way to the modern day. Another hall that focuses on individuals in the area during the 1860s.
Kind of modern.
Yes.
Plus, you sitting here is nice.
Oh, yes, this I was very glad when I saw the weather report and I would be in here today.
You can sign here.
Unfortunately, we don't do tours in here. It's just
Oh.
a restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, it is? It really is a restaurant?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How come it's not air conditioned in here?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't find it.
She's got the windows open. yeah, no, man.
Try being back here in the summer, then
What do you call-
mid-July
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, when it's about 36.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't like 17, let alone 26.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So we're pretty much done for the day. We make bread here every morning. So we made a batch of about 50 breads.
Yep.
And all whole wheat, baked in that there oven that you see behind
From
me.
the flour they did.
From the flour mill. There we got some bags there in the corner from them.
And you make cheese bread from the cheese they make.
Yeah, the Union Cheese
Yeah.
Factory just up the street here, that's correct. So yeah, everything gets made here. We only made about 50 loaves and we sent them up to the souvenir store early in the morning.
They sell it pretty quick, I suppose.
Yeah, I believe they're all done by today.
The jar's got the arsenic, that's the poison. So that's, we use pests out and other things. But we keep that in the blue jar, so if we lose the label, because I mean that could just fall off, then you want to know what's dangerous and what's not. Because I mean here in similar bottles we keep the laundry starch and things like that is safe to use in your hands. But arsenic, you got to be very careful. But yeah, so I mean we've also got some medicines which you have to also take with caution. There's some cough syrup, and I mean some of those even. I think it's the Chamberlain's cough remedy. Right. It you can see the ingredients on the front. It's got alcohol, chloroform, and I mean some syrup from a wild cherry and a whole bunch of other things.
Oh,
But,
The first two.
the first two, you gotta be very careful. And I mean, a lot of medications also contain opium, and it's all over the counter. If you wanted to buy it, you can buy it. You don't need a doctor's note or anything.
I'll just stay here. Wait for you.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Fine home of George Robertson.
Hi, nice to meet
So
you.
Robertson is there on the portrait on the mantle. Picture on the wall in there.
Oh, yes.
And they lived here for 150 years.
Whoa. That's a beautiful house.
if you didn't live close enough to one, you could go through a general store. Any general store can order it for you, but then you're paying two middlemen.
Yes.
The store and the wholesaler. Yeah.
So you got all these wooden.
Those are the lasts. They're the wooden forms that you use to build the shoe.
You were wrong.
So this is about my smallest and my largest. And those are in between sizes, and there's more in the bags.
So are you making on there?
Yeah, like you.
I didn't expect it to be this hot today.
Hello.
Questions?
I was just looking at what you make here. Pretty cool.
Each machine's got their own
Their own
specific
purpose
job
and use.
too, yeah.
Warm enough outside, let alone putting that on.
It is what it is.
Oh, so we've got this set up.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
This is Cook's Tavern, small hotel in Tavern, and the Cook family lived here and ran a business from here. So if you were a weary traveler and you needed to take a break, you could come in here and rent a room from us and get a hot meal served to you.
Nice.
After the heat today, though, we are letting our fire go out.
I'm gonna say thank
Yeah. So yeah, it has to stay, so yeah.
That's
I think that's a good idea. Like, I mean, they can set it up in.